Hi, everyone. All right, let's see. We are going to get started in just a second.
Where does it show up as?
So,
Do I have to be in live?
yes.
Oh.
So, we're just waiting for Regina to join us. If you just follow, you can start watching the story. All right.
Wait, I have to be in it? I'm at live.
Are you watching it?
No.
You should start
Does
watching
it
it.
work? There was nothing on it.
On 210?
Yeah.
Are you on 217?
No. Right? Oh, there. Okay, I'm in it now.
All right, just a few technical difficulties, no big deal.
Yes, I joined.
Let's see.
Just a few now.
All right, we are good to go. Hi, everyone. It is almost the end of July. My name is Matthew. I'm the assistant manager here at the Teen Library at Central. And right there we have Regina, who is one of our library assistants, also at Teen Library. There's her name tag. So today, this kind of keeps coming off. I'm actually take it off because we are actually 6 feet apart. She's way far over there in the kitchen. I'm out here in the multi-purpose area of the Teen Library. So real quick, Teen Summer is coming to a close pretty soon. Officially, we end July 31st, but throughout the month of August, you can still definitely pick up your Teen Summer t-shirts from any San Antonio Public Library location. If you've engaged with us 8 times throughout the summer, that's reading books, participating in one of our virtual programs like this one, or on Discord, or a number of other things. If you have any questions about that, you can always ask us, because we definitely want you to get one of those really awesome Teen Summer shirts. Today, because July is National Watermelon Month, which maybe you knew, maybe you didn't know, we are going to celebrate with something super simple, super easy that you can make. It is a watermelon coconut sorbet that one of our summer interns, Larissa, found the recipe. Super simple, 3 ingredients, although you can add some more stuff to it if you'd like to make it a little bit sweeter. If you look at the full recipe that we actually posted yesterday, you can see some of the different steps that you can take to try to make it a little different. But we're gonna keep it super simple today, super quick and easy, to see if me and Regina can do an Instagram live in under 30 minutes.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. So what we're starting with today, we've got some cut watermelon. So I'll show you that right now. So just some cubed watermelon, seedless. So this I actually cheated and got the pre-cut watermelon from HEB. So you can definitely do that if you need to save time. If you want to make this real quick, or you can always get a full watermelon and cut it up yourself into small pieces and just make sure there's no seeds in there. We've also got some coconut milk, so you'll want some coconut milk as well. And we have some lime. You can also use lemon if you'd like, whatever you prefer. Regina said lime though, so we're going with lime today. So that's all we have here. Like I said, you can throw in some other stuff in there. There's some other steps that you can take to make it a little bit sweeter. But we're going to try what it's like with these 3 ingredients. So it's actually really simple and easy. We've modified the recipe down a little bit. So we only have just about a little over a cup of watermelon, and we're going to use just under a cup of coconut milk to make a smaller version of this recipe, so we can try it out and see if it works. Right, Regina?
Yes, I'm excited.
It's going to work.
It's
So to make it as simple as possible, you can actually just grab your blender and put all the ingredients in there. Or if you want to be like Regina, I think she has a bowl there. You can combine them all in a bowl beforehand. No, she's not going to do that. Oh, she already did it. So we're going to put, she's already done. We're going to put our watermelon in here, into the blender. And then I have a measuring cup of, well, there's nothing in there yet, but I'm going to use that to open up this coconut milk, which hopefully I can do this on camera since y'all are watching. Let's get that. So again, we have just about over a cup of watermelon in here, and we're going to use just under a cup of coconut milk.
You have to shake the coconut milk, like stir it.
You know, it's funny because I looked all over the thing and it doesn't say to shake it, but I always shake it because I don't. It's just mentally.
Okay, I didn't shake it, but I'm gonna stir it.
Okay, well there you go. You can stir it, but there are no instructions on here that say you have to shake it. So we'll see that we do. So I'm going to pour that in here as well.
You said 3/4 of a cup.
Just a little over that.
Okay. I like measurements like that.
We're winging it, so it's all approximations. So then I have a handy dandy. Does it have an official tool name? Lemon lime squeezer? Juicer. Yeah. There we go. So I'm going to use that for the half of lime that we're going to squeeze in here.
And also, like for those of y'all who've never used them, like the tendency is to like put it in the way that it looks like it might fit. You're actually going to put it upside down to like get all of the. So
the juice will actually come out of the.
Yeah.
The strain at the bottom.
I know when I first used one, I did it the wrong way. Like, what's happening?
And that's pretty much it for the first step. So we've got all our ingredients here in the blender. Of course, you want to make sure that you put the top on your blender. Got it here. So you're going to blend this until it's smooth. So you want to make sure definitely that any watermelon chunks that you see in there are completely blended up so that you don't have those big chunks left over afterwards. Are we going to do this? Well, I don't know how your blender works, but my blender, I just put it on and I started it. So we're going to try that.
We're
Liquefy. Puree. What's the difference? Do you know?
No. Well, this one doesn't even have a puree. I just don't know what I was asking. I don't.
We're just going to see what happens. I think we're pretty good. How are you doing over there?
I love the color.
It is a nice color.
Color.
So, to, again, try to make it as simple as possible, I'm actually going to use the same container that I had my watermelon slices in. I'm just going to pour this blended pre-sorbet. What do you call this? I'm going to pour it back into the same container that I had the watermelon originally in. Because now what we're going to want to do is freeze this.
Okay. Do we cover it?
Yes. So I'm using some glass, plastic glass Tupperware. I know that's not what it's really called.
Oh, you have a cover.
Yes. Okay. So I have a cover already for mine. So I'm going to put that on here. If you're using like a baking dish or something like that, you can use plastic wrap to keep it wrapped over. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually put this in the freezer for at least 4 hours. But you can also leave it overnight if maybe you're making it the day before for the next step. So you want to put it in the freezer for about 4 hours. What was that?
I'm going to sample where it gets frozen.
Okay. Well, you should do that.
Like if I wanted more lime.
That's a really smart idea. Well, let us know how it tastes.
Yeah,
I don't have a spoon.
I'm not familiar with coconut milk too much. That's going to freeze nice, I think.
That's what?
I think it'll freeze nice.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Not overly sweet because we didn't add
any sugar.
Any.
Which is pretty awesome. So yeah, so you can go ahead and put that in the freezer as Regina looks at the ingredients.
I know I'm looking at the label for coconut milk. Total sugars. There's no sugars added in here.
Looks like we have some highs, so we're just saying hi to everybody that's joining us. Thanks for watching. So because we have the magic of the Food Network with us, we actually already froze some of it earlier. So I'm going to take that out right now. So there's actually 2 freezes that we have to do to make this sorbet. Regina, do you want to explain why we have to freeze it and then blend it twice?
Why we have to freeze it?
And then blend it twice.
And we're making it frozen. And it's frozen. Sorry, Matt. Yeah, and so sorbets are usually made with an ice cream maker, I believe. And sorbets usually are just fruit and like your juice and a sweetener. So this, I don't see how this isn't a sherbet, because sherbets have dairy added to them, like with their fruit juice and fruit puree. So, but I mean, I guess you can call it a sorbet because like coconut milk's not real dairy, right? I think.
It's not real dairy.
Right. But yeah, I think this looks how it's frozen looks more like sherbet to me, which is interesting. I don't know anything about it.
Looks like we have a comment that it looks yummy, so we hope so.
It does.
So,
this is after your first freeze.
yes. So we just froze it, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to try to cut it up into cubes and then put it back in the blender once it's frozen to give it sort of that creaminess. So here we go.
You can hear the icy crunch.
Yes. And so because what we did was we froze these overnight, so we actually took them out about 30 minutes before the start of this program to give them some time to come to room temperature, so it was easier to cut through.
Lovely, yeah.
This is actually cutting a lot easier than I thought it would.
Yeah. Hold it. On this, we have a layer from our frozen one. I don't know if that's the coconut milk that settled down there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to taste it at this point, too.
I think that's a great idea.
Don't mind me. I don't have a spoon. Hold on.
Now I'm gonna stick
Have you made
this.
this before?
No, this is the first time.
Brand new to you?
Brand new. So I'm putting the frozen cubes I have now back into the blender. Did you taste it?
Yes, I did. I like it.
Well, there you go.
Very tropical.
So putting these cubes in the blender. Yes. So we got the cubes back in the blender. And we're going to blend that once more. Again, doing this so we can get that creaminess of the sorbet. Uh-oh.
Don't worry.
And here we go.
Smoothie, milkshake, ice crush. Mine's not moving.
Mine's not moving either. So let's see if we can shake this down a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of movement down there. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Around.
It's a really great idea. I'm just going to safely use this knife to see if I can. Let's try this again. Well, it smells good, I can tell you that.
I think I need to get these big chunks.
I think I may have I think my chunks might be a little too big.
Yeah, I have that problem with.
So I think definitely the recommendation is to try to cut the cubes of your frozen mixture before you put them in here. That'll probably help. I think I underestimated how frozen they still are. You say you're just having fun?
I rarely blend, so.
We're getting there. It's a slow burn. One second.
You're doing all right?
All right. How you doing?
All right.
Yes.
Crunching things down.
Yes. We are crunching away.
Yes.
It's definitely starting to take some shape, though. So that's exciting. It's definitely starting to get that creaminess.
Wait, something on.
I'm just talking to myself. How's yours looking over there?
It's looking pretty good.
Mine too.
Half the chunk at the top. Trying to smush down. And so by blending it, a more creamier texture. Is that the thing?
I believe so. And of course, at any point you can stop if you wanted to have maybe a little bit more crunch to it, a little more bite to it. You don't have to smooth it out as much as you'd like, or as much as we're doing. Crunchy sorbet. Why not? Why not? Try something new. Make a new type of sorbet.
Oh, there's different settings. That one. Wow. I think I'm going to call mine done.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab
What you going to grab?
just a small. So then,
Yes.
once you've blended it up and it's at this consistency you'd like, you can pour it back. Well, you really have two options. If that's kind of the texture and consistency that you're looking for, of course you can eat it right away. Pour it into a cup or however you're going to enjoy it to serve. But if you'd like it to firm up a little bit more, you can put it back into, well, I'm going to put it back into the same bowl that our frozen mixture came out of.
That's smart.
But you can, of course, use a different bowl as well. Same idea of either covering it up if you have a top for it or using plastic wrap and put it back in the freezer, maybe for about 30 minutes or so. But again, you're just going to kind of look for that consistency that you're looking for, that you enjoy whenever you put it back in the freezer. So you might want to keep an eye on it and not forget about it, because then you'll have to reblend it all up again.
Oh, wait. Chunk right there.
A hidden chunk.
Yes.
So I'm actually pretty surprised by how creamy this is coming out.
Yes. I love it.
So this is only just a little bit of it, but I'll show you.
I'm going to blend these a little bit. So it's gonna
Go
be
for it.
Give me 2 seconds.
Why not? While let's see, Regina's blending hers up again. Looks like we have a question. So the ingredients that we use today, we just have some fresh watermelon that we cubed up. Well, actually, we didn't cube it up. We bought it already pre-cubed. But you can get your own watermelon, cube it yourself. Make sure there's no seeds in there. So fresh watermelon. We've got coconut milk as well. And we have some lime that we just used half a lime to squeeze into there. So just to recap again, we queued up some watermelon. We used just about over a cup. We used just under a cup of some coconut milk and then half a lime. We put that all into our blender, blended it up until it was nice and smooth. We put that in the freezer for at least 4 hours, or you can leave it in there longer, especially if maybe you're making it the day before. If you do leave it in there for longer than 4 hours, you may want to take it out about 30 minutes before you're thinking of serving it to let it soften up a little bit. Once we took it out of the freezer, we cut it up into cubes again, and we blended up those frozen cubes of the mixture until we got the consistency, the smoothness, the creaminess of the sorbet that we were looking for. So again, you can put this back in the freezer if you want it to firm up a little bit, or definitely you can enjoy it right now if you'd like. Looks like Regina has some on her spoon. Are you going to try it?
I'm going to serve some in this pretty green bowl.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining.
Oh, wait. I'm about to try it.
All right, Regina's going to try it.
Hold on. Hold on. Here I am. Still a little ice.
A little icy.
It's nice though.
Does it taste sweeter than you thought it would?
It does taste sweeter than I thought it would. No, I don't know why sugar in.
No sugar.
How did it say?
Absolutely.
And you picked a good watermelon.
You can what?
You picked a good watermelon.
Well, thank you.
It
looked real good.
It's very vegan.
Yeah, and it is very vegan, so that's great. And like we said, super simple, just those 3 ingredients. If you want more options, you can definitely add more things to it to make it sweeter. You can check out the full recipe that Larissa linked to on the watermelon coconut sorbet post that we put up yesterday. So check that out if you'd like some more details. And if you try it, of course, always tag us, let us know, because we'd like to know if maybe you did something different, or if maybe you've had a different experience when you made it and it came out better. Regina looks excited.
Because I green bowl and the mixture is very pink. I put some chocolate chips on top. Looks like watermelon.
There you go. Get creative with it. I love it.
I'm gonna take the chocolate chip.
And
You're done using it. That is good.
well, there you go.
I like it.
So on that note, friends, that's all we got for you today. So like we said before, I didn't taste it. I have a small spoon right here, so I guess I should taste it.
Elijah's good. It really is so.
That really is good.
Yeah. It's
not
like
it's refreshing.
Icy.
Very refreshing. Wow, that's really good. I'm proud of us. So that's all we got today, friends. Like we said, Teen Summer ends this week officially, but you can still pick up your Teen Summer shirts throughout August, so don't forget to do that. And a lot of you have been asking, we're still going to continue virtual programs, so we'll still have things going on Instagram and Discord next week, even though it's August, but we'll be posting some information about what those programs are and the times and all that stuff as y'all get ready to go back to school as well. We want to make sure that we're providing programs that are times that work for you. If you have any questions, you always know where to find us. Send us a message. Otherwise, we will talk to y'all later. Bye, friends.